governor, former governors, lieutenant governor, justices, judges, Auditor General DeFore, Attorney General-elect Sunday, senators, representatives, distinguished guests, friends, family, colleagues, and fellow Pennsylvanians, thank you for being here today. And to so many of you, thank you for being here with me again, and for standing by my side as Treasurer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania over the last 4 years. I want to extend a special thanks to the members of my inaugural committee, many of whom are on the stage, Bob, Kenny, Jim. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your advice and guidance through the years. And of course, my family. As you just saw, my sisters and I lost our father in November, but I know he's with us today. Love you, Dad. To my husband, Dan, thank you for your patience as I travel across the state, although I know your golf handicap has never been better. To my sisters, Maureen, Paige, and Jen, my mom and John, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, and so many members of my extended family, thank you for everything. I am blessed beyond measure, and I do not take it for granted. Here in Pennsylvania, dreams do come true, as evidenced by my path from being a first-generation college student to a 30-year career in manufacturing, to retiring as a colonel after a 30-year military career, to becoming the first person from rural Pennsylvania elected to statewide office in more than 40 years. Thank you. I would not be here without your love and support, and I am eternally thankful. 4 years ago, I stood on this same stage, a little surprised, but deeply grateful, with the good graces of so many people, from friends and family to political allies, and even my predecessor. We were able to begin a new chapter in the history of this office. It has been a profound honor to serve the hardworking Pennsylvanians who put their trust in me, and there's nothing I want more than to continue the momentum we built at Treasury. The Finance Building, Treasury's home, and where I'm privileged to serve, has been standing for close to 90 years. It was built in 1939 and has incredible details inside and out. If you've never been inside, please visit. And when you enter, deep below your feet is the largest working vault in the nation. And take a moment to look up. Just like the Forum Auditorium, where we gather today, the overhead artwork is spectacular. But my favorite detail of that building is etched above the front doors. Governor Shapiro mentioned this. All public service is a trust given in faith and accepted in honor. Service and trust cannot exist independently. I knew that when I swore to protect our nation. I knew it when I took this oath in 2021, and I know it today. I promise you this. I will always be a treasurer you can be proud of. It is my privilege to have served you as Pennsylvania Treasurer these past 4 years. It is a deep honor that you saw fit to return me to this office for a second term. And it is my pledge that I'll continue to make change where it's needed, to honor cherished traditions and principles, and to live by the words I spoke, hand down my grandmother's Bible a few moments ago. When I was sworn in as treasurer 4 years ago, I had big plans. And as you saw earlier, we've accomplished so much since that day. And I certainly did not do it alone. My team at Treasury is second to none. They work tirelessly on behalf of the taxpayers, and I want to thank them for their dedication to public service and for making all those achievements possible. Thank you, guys. I know they're ready for the next 4 years, and so am I. The position of treasurer might seem like a job defined by interest rates and algorithms, but it has a uniquely human side. We help Pennsylvanians save for education and disability-related expenses. We reconnect people with money they forgot about or never knew they had. We return precious military medals to the brave veterans who earned them, or to their families who sacrificed so much for our country. So when it comes down to it, Treasury is about people, it's about service, it's about public trust. We try to make our future brighter every day by serving our fellow citizens and honoring their trust. And I believe that Pennsylvania's future is bright because we're always building on our past. When William Penn arrived here, full of hope and promise, he ushered in ideals of religious freedom, individual rights, and a government led by the people, for the people. He called it the Holy Experiment. Pennsylvania laid the foundation of American democracy, granting us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration of Independence was signed here. The Constitution was written here. I think it's fair to say that our nation was created right here in Pennsylvania before it was consecrated by the blood of patriots, from the snows of Valley Forge to the sands of Normandy. We're known as the Keystone State for a good reason. Pennsylvania has always been the center of our nation, the most important piece connecting us all. We've grown and thrived in the centuries since Penn's arrival and led the nation in countless ways, and we continue to do so. Our natural resources are second to none. God has blessed Pennsylvania with fertile soil, vast energy reserves, abundant water, and some of the most beautiful landscapes in the world. From the first seeds planted to our booming agriculture industry today, Pennsylvania farmers drive our economy. Our farmers feed people from Philadelphia to Fairbanks, from New York to New Delhi. Pennsylvania farmers set the world's table. And whatever form of energy you want to talk about, Pennsylvania has it. Titusville was home to the first commercial oil well. Our plentiful coal mines powered our nation for generations. Today, the Marcellus Shale keeps Pennsylvania at the top of the energy sector, the second largest gas exporting state in the Union. The state where we declared our national independence is also leading the way on energy independence. And of course, energy independence goes hand in hand with national security. Our state boomed with iron and steel, starting with the first coal blast furnace operating in 1720 in Berks County. Henry J. Heinz's ingenuity in Pittsburgh revolutionized factories everywhere in the late 1800s, and Pennsylvania remains on the cutting edge. Today, Pennsylvania's manufacturing genius touches the lives of every one of us and countless others around the world. I've highlighted more than 175 of our great manufacturers with my Made in PA Mondays initiative, and I am constantly amazed by the ways they are changing their communities, our state, and the world. I said earlier that Pennsylvania's future is very bright. In fact, like that first oil well, Pennsylvania is overflowing with potential. The potential to continue leading the way for innovation and expansion in industries that transform at lightning speed: energy, manufacturing, healthcare, and education. When I travel the state, everyone I meet feels our potential in their hearts, and they know it's real. They want to harness it and make sure opportunities are plentiful for their children and their grandchildren. To take full advantage of these opportunities, our young people deserve our best, and that includes leadership, respect, and integrity. It also includes optimism. I was in Washington, D.C. recently to help celebrate the swearing-in of our new Senator Dave McCormick. And I tell you what, optimism is everywhere. It's the start of a new year, the start of a new term for Pennsylvania's 3 row officers, and the start of a new legislative session. We must put aside past disagreements, embrace this moment of opportunity, and find common ground. We cannot grow by division. We can and will grow by working together to make Pennsylvania a leader among states and to make Pennsylvania a place where our next generation can succeed and prosper. I know we can make it happen. Since its founding, our Commonwealth has been blessed with incredible natural resources and hardworking people. Pennsylvania's potential is unlimited. Our future will be even brighter than our past, and I can't wait to lead Treasury in the bright days, months, and years ahead. I hope you all share my excitement as we move our state forward. There is so much good work for us to do together. Let's live by the words of Mother Teresa, who said, "Yesterday's gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin." Thank you. God bless all of you. God bless Pennsylvania, and God bless the United States.